And it's time for tables, ladders, and chairs. Perhaps no match more beloved by the WWE Universe than the TLC match, guys.
That's because they're all sadists, Cole. We're talking about the human demolition derby here. Just an absolute car crash of a match. Of course they can't look away.
And a big boot.
Side headlock applied.
From way up. But now we see Cena heading back to the ring. How can anyone navigate the havoc of a tables, ladders, and chairs match?
You need to stay sane. Having a level head will help you find ways to keep yourself out of harm's way and areas of opportunity. Focus is crucial in a match as dangerous as TLC. This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity all match.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Being hobbled like that, something to keep an eye on. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? And brings the ladder to the middle of the ring.
Perfect setup, Cole, but the job's only half done. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Headed up that ladder, center of the ring. And here he goes, going to try to grab victory.
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going. Cody Rhodes with his opponent. Backbreaker.
Lands a kick to the gut.
Double axe handle connects.
These attacks are starting to impact him.
Ooh, direct headshot. Just sickening.
Ooh, man.
Stops that offense from connecting.
One face-off applied into the final cut.
Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
Turned it into an arm drag. Measured up and
First drop.
that'll light up your chest.
Randy Orton.
Exploder suplex.
No quarter being given by either competitor. You have to believe this one's going to be decided by the smallest of margins. And now, the literal ladder of success could be
Cena.
He saw that one coming.
Cena turning things around.
Just take a look at the WWE Universe. They know there is no better place to be than right here, right now.
Not looking good in this position. God, face first. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. He's setting it up in the center of the ring.
perfect for whatever he has planned next. Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
John Cena.
That's how you take the competition out of the equation.
And this might be just the right time to climb the ladder of success.
This is the chance. Could be the only one.
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
He's doing anything it takes, but he's still got to ascend the ladder.
Getting the ladder into position here.
Picked the perfect spot, too.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps.
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
superstar trying to maneuver their opponent
in position.
Fight DDT! And this one could be moving to ringside. Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Brady looking to end this. Crossroads. A move like that usually signals the...
And now back to Randy Orton.
And now that can give him enough time to get up to the prize.
Laying the ladder against the turnbuckle here. This can't be good.
This arena is roaring.
I think the desk is shaking.
Oh, impact to the stomach. Right into the table.
This battle started this way right to our doorstep. Letting him get to a standing base. Moments away from having him exact from the top rope. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Wow, picture-perfect moonsault. Ooh, vicious right forearm. Oh, man, just punishing.
Right in the center of the ring. He's setting up that ladder.
No better place it can be right now. Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
This could be it. He might get it down right here.
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Just, baby, this could be it.
Come on, now is the time. Seize the moment.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Ooh.
Time to go to school.
Figure four leg lock applied.
I submit.
Fighting with everything he's got, and he breaks out of the figure four. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Up high.
Wrapping the arm over that top rope.
Attacking the arm.
Right on the back of the neck. Dropping the elbow.
Strong forward. That cannot be what that table was meant for.
Suplex.
Look at Cena now. We know what he has in mind.
John Cena. The millions and millions are prepared to experience. Crucial offense executed perfectly.
You have to go big or go home in a ladder match, and they just went heat.
The tribal chief has acquired the target. This ends now. That would usually secure him the victory, but he...
Oh, look out.
Dropping the elbow. And more fight being brought to Orton there.
Cena going into the reserves to still find some fight.
And his body is still the focus of the attack.
Ooh.
And now here's Cena.
Oh, my God.
Nice running crossbody.
Cena is looking to put an end to this. Has Reigns right where he wants him.
John Cena.
Caught with a jawbreaker.
For the attitude adjustment.
And that could provide all the breathing room you need to climb a ladder.
Deep into this battle, and Cena is still doling out damage.
Yeah, every step forward.
Double leg takedown, could be looking for a submission here. Can they step through? Yes. Sharpshooter applied. Tap all you want, but in this case, a surrender does not grant you a reprieve.
That's a big fall.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
Standing at the mountaintop, it is a long, perilous way.
Now is his opportunity. Now is his chance. Get to the ladder and climb.
Trying to reach it. Trying to win.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
He's grasping, reaching for it.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down. Boom!
set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Full focus on obtaining the prize.
Any opening could be the opening. You just have to go for it.
He might have it here.
It's within arm's reach. Just needs to capitalize.
I think he's got this.
He's definitely close.
Hands on the prize, and he got it. What a ladder match.
Here is your winner, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
I can't imagine a world in which they're not proud of that win.
A win like this always makes me happy. I kind of want to hop in there and celebrate with them.
TLC match underway. Tables, ladders, and chairs aren't just legal in this match. They're encouraged.
It is hard to find a rhyme or reason in a TLC match, but you can't deny that it has created some absolutely amazing memories over the years. The way these superstars put it all on the line, I'm excited.
Make sure not to blink because you just might miss something.
Up high.
And it's Cena. And completely missed the mark.
Bruising attack to the stomach.
Byron, there are so many moving parts in a TLC match. What does a matchup like this come down to?
For as much chaos as there is in a TLC match, preparation is so important. A superstar needs a strategy.
The greatest warriors are fought in one with superior strategy. That's what you need to do to decide how you're taking everyone else out.
It's survival of the fittest, and only the strong survive. And the way to do that here is with a well-thought-out game plan.
Roman Reigns just battering his opponent in the corner.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
Look at this, raining right hands. No escape from these punches.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
He's got it in his hands.
Gonna try and unhook it now.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
Yeah, certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder.
Bringing this back into the ring.
And that was the signature offense that Reigns so desperately needed to avoid. Rhodes connecting with a series of left-hand jabs, setting the table for this, the bionic elbow.
There goes Cena into a rough landing. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Rhodes has his opponent.
Oh, no, guys. We better get out of here.
Get out of the way, Corey.
Spoken like a true man of bravery, Saxton.
Taking things to another level. Right up the ladder like this.
From the top rope.
He goes back into the ring here. He pulls it.
We're about to see it.
These men have been giving each other such a beating.
And you can see the toll of that beating taking effect with every movement.
Clothesline. So effective.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
He's able to counter that.
What's his plan here?
Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
Sit on a powerbomb.
Off the rope. And Reigns got clobbered by that move.
Well, this has been one vicious TLC match. Those impacts and hits have to catch up with you at some point.
Now Reigns
Doing what you've got to do to eliminate the competition.
But can they follow up on this momentum? Can they make the Viking saved him there.
Side effect.
Packed crowd on their toes. This is what it is all about.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. He's positioning the ladder.
Right smack in the middle of the ring.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Oh, God.
Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
Being carried around now.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
Reigns with a Superman punch.
Reigns in the corner, ready to strike. That might be enough to put them away for good.
Anything to keep the competition from climbing that ladder before you... Double leg takedown, stepping through, crossing the legs. Can they cinch it in? Yes!
He gets back into the ring.
Got the submission, but that's not good.
He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
There it is! Yes!
That's the kind of big move it takes to... And the American Nightmare.
Crossroads by Cody.
And now is the time to act and go for that brass ring.
Setting the ladder up in the center of the ring.
Almost touching the prize at this point.
Sees his chance to go for the win here.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
It looks like he's almost got it.
Have to finish the job now. You have to get it totally unhooked.
Then back to Randy Orton.
Big move, taking a piece out of each competitor.
Gotta dig deep and find the endurance to climb the ladder.
Cody Rhodes felt that coming.
With the bulldog. Middle rope for a tornado DDT.
Big shot with the steps. I don't care who you are, that'll stop you in your tracks.
This arena has come unglued.
You can feel the foundation shifting with every turn in the match.
Clobbered by the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things.
Orton putting his opponent right where he wants him.
Steel chair. Oh, just one right after the other. Can't be stopped. Belly to belly. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Heading to ringside now.
Nasty hit from a flying chair. This match is spilled out to our announcers area.
Let's hope they take it back in the ring soon. Punch him in the chest.
What a shot.
Double team out. Double neck breaker.
You had two necks, they would have broken both of them.
He's got the ladder set up.
Could be the opportunity to win right now.
Splash in the corner. Followed up by a textbook scoop slam.
Cody Rhodes hooks his opponent.
There's Crossroads. A move like that usually signals the end is near.
But the final prize is still dangling above the ring.
Big punch. Setting up for something here. Check your face after that one. Placing him in the corner. Clothesline, back of the neck.
And the core taking on some damage. John Cena looking to end this. Here it comes.
He has to capitalize now. Get to a ladder.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Piercing the throat.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Down with a face buster.
Vicious right forward.
The American
is the time to act and go for that brass ring.
That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him.
Kick. Beautiful. Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly. Now
Here's his chance. Find that ladder and claim your prize.
with all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
Probably got the plan, Cole. Try to keep him on the back foot.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
And going for body blows is a good way to drain your opponent. Clothesline. What impact. Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Trying to put the ladder in the middle of the ring.
This is where you want it. Right place. Is this the right time?
Calculating the next move here. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
He's got the ladder in place. Looking to win this thing. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
Oh, man.
Hands on, but can't quite throw.
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it.
He's going for it. But does he have enough of a reach?
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture.
Grabs it. And the ladder match is over.
Here is your winner, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
A big win. The celebration has begun.
A win like that proved he is not messing around.
That match was all business from him, Corey, and that worked. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Not much is off limits in this match.
There's danger lurking everywhere in this type of match. Your perception has to be on point in this kind of situation.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize? Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Up with the ladder. Ouch.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
With so many tools at your and your opponent's disposal in a TLC match, your best bet is to ultimately make sure you find the one you want before they do. Maybe let them all fight amongst themselves while you go digging for treasure under the ring. It'll be worth it for both the short and long run.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
Ooh, and Cena is in command.
Yeah, Cena rocked the Viper.
Oh, no. That's what a killer instinct looks like.
Oh, man.
Randy Orton just daring his opponent to take their best shot.
And he's got the ladder in the center of the ring, right where he wants it.
It's all about placement, and he knows that. Making the long reach.
He thinks it's his for the taking.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
Planted face first. Speed with the ladder.
Reigns to the outside.
Now heading outside, back in the ring.
Counter from Rhodes.
Delivering right hand. Ruthless striking.
Nice side headlock applied.
Good measure. With a clothesline.
Oh, no, look out. Here we go. That's called changing the decor of the broadcast area.
I have a feeling there's more to come, Corey. He's definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. He's only thinking about dominance.
John Cena not looking so at home after taking that hit.
Yeah, Orton came prepared for this matchup.
answer for the Rock.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Whoa, just flowing through the air.
Oh! Caving in the abdomen. Cena! Attitude adjustment!
That's it. No getting up from that.
Cody Rhodes, crossroads!
Has to be thinking about making the climb after that maneuver. These gladiators are rocked. Their game plans have been pushed to the limit.
Who is enough to fight out of this war?
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Lift it up. What's next? Straight impact down the throat. Ooh, targeting the back of the neck.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
The head connects from Roman Reigns. Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
And that could provide all the breathing room you need to climb a ladder. This packed house is going absolutely nuts.
They don't want this match to end.
Vicious right forearm.
And he counters.
He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party.
What a punch.
John Cena, take off. Taken down by the neck.
Now working. Nowhere.
That's how you take the competition out of the equation.
And this might, and breaks out of the sleeper.
Reigns just bludgeoning his opponent in the corner. Destroying his opponent.
Snapper could set something else up.
Getting that ladder in position.
Right in the middle of the ring.
Reversal. Well scouted.
And the energy in here is raising the hairs on the back of my neck.
Jeez.
And his corner might be a bigger target now. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Victory is within reach now.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though.
Boom, what a forearm.
The WWE Universe showing the love for these superstars who have given them so much tonight.
John Cena with a rough blow there. John Cena. Attitude adjustment from Cena.
That's the kind of big move it takes to succeed in a match like this.
But now, can he muster up the energy to make the climb up the ladder?
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. Punch right in the head.
Ooh, stiff punch. Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Gonna finish things off. Utilizing the unforgiving steel of the ladder.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
This could
From the top rope.
And Reigns.
The head of the table cinches it in.
Guillotine him. He breaks the hold.
Rhodes looking to end this.
Rhodes.
Doing what you gotta do to eliminate the competition.
Uh-oh. About to hit rock bottom. Now is his opportunity. Now is his chance. Get to the ladder and climb.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Oh, just driving those steel stairs right into their opponent.
I wonder if he can smell it.
There's Cena. Attitude adjustment. Crucial offense executed perfectly.
You have to go big or go home in a ladder match, and they just went huge.
Cody nails the crossroads. And that should create an opening.
Opportunity now to make the climb. Great ring awareness saved him.
Now we have one.
Oh, that might be enough to put them away for good.
Anything to keep the competition from climbing that ladder before you.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Reaching for the prize.
But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there. Going for the win.
I think he's getting there.
Can't waste any time now. Gotta get him off that hook. He's bye-bye ladder, and now there's nothing to do but hold on.
Oh, no. There may not be a way to escape disaster here.
What's the quickness on this? Whipped over in a snap suplex.
And the body continues to be the focus of the offense.
Yeah, it's a great way to slow down and debilitate your opponent.
Ripcord. Oh, my goodness. Nasty line.
Big elbow drop. Uh-oh. Stiff elbow will break that. Ooh, that ladder's going to leave a mark.
And he's got the ladder in the center of the ring. Right where he wants it.
It's all about placement, and he knows that.
Bring it.
Yeah, see what you got.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Placed against the turnbuckles. He's trying to reach it.
The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
Made it to the top. Now it's about snatching down the prize.
Struggling a bit here to get it down.
Danger growing with every second.
Powerbomb. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Measuring his opponent, and
he's got to be seeing stars right about now.
Either stars or he's
here it comes. That would usually secure him the victory, but he still needs to make the climb.
This one's heading to the outside.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Setting up the ladder, center of the ring.
Definitely the spot you want to put it. Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Candlestick impact.
Boom.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this. This has to be stopped. The cumulative damage here is going to have long-term effects.
That's how you take the competition out of the equation.
And this might be just the right time to climb the ladder of success.
He's positioning the ladder.
Right smack in the middle of the ring. Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation. Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
Trying to grab it.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity all match. So close to walking out the winner now.
This could be it. He could end it here.
Just fingertips away now. Springboard stunner by Cena.
It looks like he's got a bullseye on his head now. Candlestick wrapped around the head.
Then Rhodes about to head to the pay window.
With a trip to the crossroads. And now, the literal ladder of success could be waiting for him.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win?
Making the long reach.
He thinks it's his for the taking.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
A move like that usually signals the end is near.
But the final prize is still dangling above the ring. Good night.
Oh, the reversal by Cena. Overhand connects.
A bionic elbow. A Viper strikes.
The leg takedown on their opponent. Trying to step through.
The sharp.
He's trying to push himself up, and that'll cause a break. He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Looks like he's got some.
We're about to see it.
Hey! That's it. No getting up from that.
John Cena.
Attitude adjustment. He might have spent all his energy with that move.
He has to fight through the exhaustion. The path to victory is in his grasp.
He catches Cena with a counter.
Oh, man. The time to act and go for that brass ring.
He's able to reverse it.
Tag with a punch.
Fireman's carry. Nice takedown.
Switches into a flapjack.
Smack down in the center of the ring.
Perfect placement.
Punch lands.
The corner he goes.
Oh, that can flatten you.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Reaching.
So close to victory.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
Yeah, certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
Look at this. He's so close to victory. He can touch it.
Tugging and grabbing and doing everything to get it down.
And retaliates with a counter.
Bang. Knee right on target.
Punch. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Oh, man. A kendo shot to the head. That doesn't feel good. Oh, my God.
Back elbow smash. Nothing fancy.
And more attacks landing against the skull.
It's a brutal strategy, but an undeniably effective one.
Right. Spear by Reigns. He has to capitalize now. Get to a ladder. Cena has Orton locked up. What's he thinking?
John Cena looking to end this.
Attitude adjustment. And that could provide all the breathing room you need to climb a ladder. And over the top into a rough landing.
But there's been a lot of damage to the head.
Come on, guys. What are we doing here? We got to end this thing. Put in the corner now. Oh, look at this. Raining right hands.
Non-stop blows.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. This could end it already.
He's doing anything it takes, but he's still got to ascend the ladder.
With an exploder suplex.
And now he's back into the ring. Oh. The reversal by Orton.
Orton hooking his opponent.
Nice backbreaker. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Victory is within reach now.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
Reaching for the win. This could be it.
Grabs it. And the ladder match is over.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton!
This was a truly spectacular win.
The action we just witnessed was really something else.
This is one I won't forget for a long time.
This matchup's got it all, and everything's legal. All that matters is that you end it in the ring, whether it's by pinfall, submission, or retrieving victory from atop the ladder.
Regardless of the winning stipulation, TLC is all about how far you're willing to go to destroy your opponent.
In a TLC match, things can take a sadistic turn very quickly.
A competitor needs to accept they will endure things that the human body was not intended to withstand.
It's why TLC is called WWE's version of Demolition Derby.
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder.
He's close. Could this be the moment?
Just yank it down. Force it. It's so close.
If only it was that easy.
Danger lurks everywhere in a TLC match, so Corey, how can a superstar even the odds?
Simply, Cole, they can't hesitate, not even for a moment. If a superstar takes their eyes off the end goal in a TLC match, they could lose all momentum they had going for them.
That kind of force in the arm can have lingering effects.
Uranagi!
Man, oh man.
Clothesline!
Good Lord. So effective. Cody, clearly not the only one with something to prove in this fight.
TLC matches are inherently dangerous. He was ready for this.
Discarded out of the ring.
What a punch. Got him in the corner now.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that. Here we go. Exploder suplex Orton.
Right to the chest.
And Cena retaliates.
Reigns just bludgeoning his opponent in the corner. Oh! One wicked attack after another.
There is nothing but malintent behind each of these attacks.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Uh-oh, monkey flip.
Love it. Ooh, jarring European uppercut.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
Punch connects.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Nice running crossbody.
And the announce table's getting a makeover.
That's not very feng shui.
That definitely says more chaos to me.
Now looking to do battle right here in front of us.
We've seen this before. Opponent draped over the middle rope. DDT by Orton.
Here's his chance. Find that ladder and claim your prize.
Here we go. You can't place the ladder better than that.
Now he's got one thing to do. Reaching.
So close to victory.
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Trying not to fumble around too much here.
The prize is within reach.
This is where steady nerves are a necessity. Down he goes.
Just like that. Roman gets stopped. John Cena with a rough blow there. Boom up the button. Caught with a punch. Jumping neckbreaker. Ouch. Cena's toughness gets put to the test again as that hit lands.
Would you come into a TLC match expecting anything less, Cole?
Oh, gets cracked by the overhand.
Punching their way out of that one.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Ooh, what a punch. That's how you stop your opponent.
John Cena.
Oh, crucial offense executed perfectly.
You have to go big or go home in a ladder match, and they just went huge. Elbow throw. Set.
Then we see Reigns.
That would usually secure him the victory, but he still needs to make the climb.
Adjustment.
Crucial offense executed perfectly.
You have to go big or go home in a ladder match, and they just went huge.
We're reaching a point where these superstars must be hurt, must be vulnerable.
And who's going to find a way to capitalize on that vulnerability?
There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It has been... Rose looking to end this.
Looking to put his opponent on Dream Street Crossroads.
He has to capitalize now. Get to a ladder.
Rock goes for a ride. And now headed to the outside.
That is a power-packed punch.
And he is directed into the corner.
Big splash in the corner.
And his body seems to be the focus of the attack.
Boom.
That looked like a rag doll being thrown around.
Going straight for the light, doing a little more softening up in the torso area.
Scoreboard pinning combination. Oh, maybe not.
And his stamina's going to drain fast, taking shots to the torso like this. Kick to the gut.
What a right. Big clothesline.
Moonsault.
Set out of the ring the hard way. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
That might be enough to put them away for good.
Anything to keep the...
This is getting out. He can't even.
The table.
And now propped up in the corner. Boom! What a right.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Rose has his opponent hooked. Punch. Taking on their opponent, looking to step through, and they'll shut.
He's trying to push himself up, and that would cause a break. Back to Rose. Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Just absorbing way too much damage at this stage.
Oh, he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here. Here we go.
He's got his future in his hands now.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
He's grasping for the win.
Could be mere seconds away from unhooking it now.
This could be...
Grabs it, and the ladder match is over.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Quite a bit of cause for celebration after a match like that.
With a win like that, he just stood up and commanded the attention of everyone in the WWE Universe.
There's the bell. It's time for tables, ladders, and chairs.
These superstars came here ready to throw all caution to the wind. High risk, high reward.
That's what TLC is all about, Saxton. This match is about to redefine what we think of when we think extreme.
Sharp punch.
Kick to the gut.
Right. Corey, how does one approach a brutal ladder match when you're dealing with multiple opponents?
You cannot be tentative, ever. Especially with multiple opponents. You see a shot, you take it immediately.
You must look for an opening and seize that opportunity because you might only get one.
Or you could get zero. A TLC match can be a cruel mistress.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear that... Time to go to school. Oh, a strong impact.
Looking for a leg lock to close him.
Gotta find an escape.
There it was. Reigns' lack of mercy being met in kind there.
Neck breaker.
He's making his way to ringside now.
Double axe handle right on target. Ooh!
this thing doesn't get any closer to us.
Hoping's a good start, but we might be better off just backing it down.
Cody Rhodes throwing those jabs just like his daddy. Winding up, followed by
The bionic elbow.
Set him up. Russian leg sweep. Vicious right forearm. Caught in a bad spot. Oh, right to the throat. Oof. Here we go. Cleaning up the announce table.
We know what's coming next.
this match is getting more chaotic by the second.
That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. One forearm. Oh, Cena got caught with the reversal.
Propelled into the table.
Cena with the reversal.
Clothesline. Right to the kidneys from behind.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
I don't want to know. What a boot.
Boom, what a punch.
Scoreboard pinning combination. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, my right. Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Nap time on the island of relevancy.
Submission locked in. Trying to get out of the submission. And does. Right to the throat.
John Cena. This hold can't end the match now, but there's a very, very difficult submission to escape. But he did it.
Side Russian leg sweep.
And these guys are trying to prove they belong in the main event, that they are on top of the mountain here.
Big-time confidence leading to big-time matches. I love it.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. He's going for it. But does he have enough of a reach?
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
He's so close. He can't waste any time here.
Getting it down is proving to be harder than it looks.
He's marching up for victory.
Almost there.
The entire WWE Universe is on their feet now.
And hooks it. He wins the ladder match.
Here is your winner,
There's your winner by submission.
Truly no other option here but to tap and save yourself.
And around these parts, we call the TLC match WWE's version of a demolition derby.
And if anything, we're underselling it. The amount of chaos that unfolds in these matches needs to be seen to be believed. A lot of things calmed down after the Attitude Era, but not this match, let me tell you.
That'll turn your lights out. Closed fist connects. Solid punch. We could be witnessing history in the making with this TLC match, guys.
Absolutely, Cole. But hopefully these superstars are just thinking about the here and now and not the future. You don't want to take your eyes off the ball in a match like this, because that's how you end up on the wrong side of a chair, ladder, or table.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here.
Up high.
He puts him into the corner. Roman Reigns, look at this. Just clothesline after clothesline.
Oh, that was inventive. John Cena's fired up and wants this crowd to know it.
understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Got them off their feet here. That hit connects from Roman Reigns. Oh, that is going to leave a mark. So much torque on the knee and ankle. The dominant streak of Reigns getting a big challenge.
The pain will be with him well after this TLC match is over.
And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table.
In another minute, the chaos could be right on top of us. That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Here we go. Ladder set up in the middle of the ring.
Perfectly positioned. Rhodes tied that one.
Russian leg sweep. And now thrown back into the ring. Owen Orton is set for a ride and lands hard. He's setting it up in the center of the ring.
Perfect for whatever he has planned next.
Full focus on obtaining the prize.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though.
How an answer for Reigns. Big back body drop. One elevation.
There's some power behind that punch.
Launched right out of the ring. And this one's taken to the outside.
Orton flexing his power with a wicked fall-away slam.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
All right, time for us to clear the way.
Already ahead of you. This would be the time to go, guys.
Cody has Reigns dialed in.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
The American Nightmare controls. That's how you take the competition out of the equation.
And this might be just the right time to climb the ladder of success. Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
Sees his chance to go for the win here.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
Center of the ring. Carefully setting up the ladder. Head up that ladder. Center of the ring. And here he is heading back into the ring. This is the chance. Could be the only one.
But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there.
You've got to wonder how much has been taken out of these superstars thus far.
And is there anything left?
He's grasping, reaching for it.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Then back to Randy Orton.
Has to be thinking about making the climb after that maneuver. The People's Champion is being targeted. That just happened.
Doing what you got to do to eliminate the competition.
But can they follow up on this momentum? Can they make the climb?
The volume in this building has increased exponentially. The fans are willing these competitors to push forward.
Win or lose, these superstars are going to be held in high esteem after this one.
He has to be in a world of hurt.
Cody. And now, the literal ladder of success could be waiting for him. And gets sent right into the corner.
Cody Rhodes hooks his opponent for the crossroads.
And now is the time to act and go for that brass ring.
The WWE faithful communicating in no uncertain terms. It is electric in here.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
The Rock telling his opponent to get their candy, you know what, over here.
Oh my God, that table right there. This isn't going to be pretty.
Oh, practically exploding under the force of the impact.
Oh, finding unique ways to break down furniture. And driven down with a flapjack.
And Reigns still isn't finished handing out punishment in this match.
Yeah, The Rock's got to find a way to channel that reserve of electricity we all know he has deep inside of him.
He's got the ladder in place, looking to win this thing.
Ladder's in position, gonna make the climb.
Standing on the top rung of the ladder now.
Please don't do what I think you're thinking of.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Working on the hook here.
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it.
Big boot! Jeez. Clothesline! What impact!
Meanwhile, we have Roman Reigns.
And that should create an opening.
Opportunity now to make the climb. Uh-oh, watch out!
Oh, they Russian leg sweep.
Times 2. And his body has taken a lot of the punishment.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here. Softening up the neck with that one.
And Cody has been taking an enormous amount of abuse in this match.
Cena knows it's crunch time. The time where the greats come up in the clutch.
I can't believe this atmosphere.
Everyone wanted a banger, and boy, you got it.
Ooh, that hurt. Randy Orton gets him back. An uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
And we have Rhodes.
You saw the original. How about the director's cut?
And there's more resiliency from Cody to just keep battling.
Yeah, Randy's odds are in some serious jeopardy.
And here he goes, gonna try to grab victory.
Forearm gonna cut off the wind.
Putting his he is desperately trying to maneuver out of this and successfully does.
Hooked up.
Shin breaker.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Cena. Attitude adjustment.
That's it. No getting up from that.
Got out of the way. Clothesline.
And then back to Reigns.
That's the kind of big move it takes to succeed in a match like this.
But now, can he muster up the energy to make the climb up the ladder?
Oof, a shot like that would counter any attack.
Cena's got Reigns right where he wants it.
Cena crashes to the outside. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here.
Ladder's dead center and ready to go, guys. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb but needs to move quickly.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb. Oof.
Oh, he flips that around. Oh, be careful up there.
My goodness, look at this.
This is all or nothing situation. Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendo stick?
Reigns about to head to the pay window.
No time to wait. Has to hurry.
This has got to be it.
Victory is inevitable.
He's got a firm grip. This could be it.
Grabs it, and the ladder match is over.
Here is your winner, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
And if you're getting a victory like that, you got to be feeling pretty good about yourself.
This win is spreading like a wildfire. The electricity in this arena is almost palpable.
A chaotic TLC match is underway with all these teams facing off.
It's a multi-team tornado tag, tables, ladders, and chairs match, Michael. It's as fun to say as it is to watch.
Set up for the sweep. Nicely done. Limits are pushed in a TLC match. How do you prepare for that, Corey?
It's all about perseverance here. Trying to avoid pain is futile. You have to push your own limits just as much as you push your opponents.
The People's Champ could have used some help from the millions of fans that time.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Straight forward. Manages to reverse it.
Bad sight here, dangling helpless in the corner. Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen. Just having their face stomped. There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge? Both knees into the face.
Producing a trampling. Oh!
Saw it coming and avoided it.
Oh, meet me in the basement. I got a foot to the face for you. No fuss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
She counters it.
Liv Morgan not backing down. Not now, not ever.
And well-timed maneuver there.
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
Somehow he saw Taker coming. Turns that in his favor.
And behind.
Clearing up the house table. This can't be good.
Nothing but bad intentions in mind.
Then we have Liv Morgan.
The jumping complete shot.
Face first. And that could provide all the breathing room you need to climb a ladder. And yes.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Slow and steady won't win the race.
The Rock about to hit the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. The People's Elbow. And now is the time to act. Becky, you're setting up for her. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There it is.
Disarmer! Disarmer! Disarmer!
The disarmor is in. Only had a moment to escape and capitalize.
Muscles up their opponent.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Reaching for the prize.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Just has to unhook it. It's close.
The prize is literally there for the taking. Becky Lynch looking for it. There it is. Manhandle slam.
A move like that usually signals the end.
From the top.
What a foot. Kick in the midsection, and now using the bottom rope to their advantage.
I love this.
And Raquel looks staggered after that assault.
Would you come into a TLC match expecting anything less, Cole?
What a reversal.
Kick to the stomach. Puts an end to that.
Look at that hurt right to the kidney. Golly. Putting that ladder in the exact right position now. Center of the ring.
Liv has Becky lined up perfectly. The end could be near here.
Jumping complete shot.
And she just carved a path for herself.
Laying out the competition before attempting the ascent.
Right in the center of the ring. He's now here's Raquel.
That's it. No getting up from that.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly.
He's got it in his hands. Set up for a second time.
Did you hear that thud?
And now that could provide her with a path to the top of the ladder.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Boom. Nice.
So what is going to happen here on top of the ladder?
Neckbreaker.
A stunning move, but does that clear the path?
We might be about to find out. It's time to start climbing. Facebuster.
crucifix, nicely done.
She throws her back in.
Finds the table, and guys, I do not see the table being wrong for this one.
Jarring impact.
Becky in full control here.
Now it's Lynch.
That's how you take the competition out of the equation.
And this might be just the right time to climb the ladder of success.
Jumping complete shot.
And that could take her out of the match for a while.
She better shake the cobwebs before the opponent makes that climb. Big forearm.
Great defense by Morgan.
Double knee face breaker. Liv Morgan just put Becky Lynch in a world of hurt with that one.
And Undertaker finding the strength of the leg going.
All that effort backing the dead man into a corner, and he still finds a way back to life.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut. How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
The arena's thinking. Undertaker. Oh, that'll wake you up.
DDT!
Another attack to the head and looking a little dazed.
And into the turnbuckle he goes. Oh, what a forearm. Man, she's got to get herself together here.
Drop toe.
Face first.
Nasty kick.
God, Becky Lynch is taking out a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much she has left in the tank. Yeah, she's in a lot more than rough shape here.
Kick right to the midsection.
Raquel looking to establish her dominance.
With a Tejana bomb.
Crucial offense executed perfectly.
You have to go big or go home in a ladder match, and they just went huge.
Hoisted up. Oh, gutbuster. Evisceration.
That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
John Cena looking to end this. The millions are about to experience it. Full head of steam.
That dodge combined to kill time.
What a display of strength here. Oh, shoulder breaker. That is gonna hurt.
You can feel the energy from the millions and millions. The Undertaker looking to finish this now.
The WWE Universe standing at attention, completely entranced by this matchup now.
Can't miss action taking place in front of them. Nobody wants to blink. They do not want to miss a second of the action at this point.
And that was a well-executed attack.
Look at the power of Raquel Rodriguez. Has her opponent up and off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Trying to reach it, trying to win.
But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there.
Going after the turnbuckle here. From way up. Diving double axe handle. She gets put in the corner. Now looking at Liv Morgan. The jumping complete shot is first.
And now she's hoping that'll provide the space she desperately needs.
She really has to act quickly before her opponent can recover.
Roundhouse kick. Liv's looking for the final exclamation.
put them away for good.
Anything to keep the competition from climbing that ladder before you.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside.
Oh, all tangled up inside.
Backpack face buster. Oh, foot just stomping down. Suplex. In the electric chair, can they somehow counter? Right hands will do it. Here we go. Inverted DDT. Solid punch. Cena plans in motion. What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you.
Lynch with a shot between the shoulder blades. Here it comes.
There's a manhandle slam.
Doing what you got to do to eliminate the competition.
But can they follow up on this momentum? Can they make the climb? Ladders in position.
Double leg takedown, could be looking for a submission here. Can...
Oh my goodness, not from up there. She's trapped in the submission.
Taps out from the excruciating pain.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
crash landing face first.
Oh, the chair projected right to their face. Ooh! Lariat. Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope on the top.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? Foot to the midsection. Kick to the out. Uh-oh.
About to hit rock bottom. And now is the time to act and go for it.
The dead man has them hoisted up into position.
Tombstone!
Good night. A move like that usually signals the end is near.
But the final prize is still dangling above the ring.
He's headed up high.
What is...
Oh, no, are they setting the table on fire? This is too damn far. Just like that, sent out of the ring. John Cena with a rough blow there.
Cena powering up his opponent into position.
Attitude adjustment.
He's doing anything it takes, but still gotta ascend the ladder.
Looking for something big here.
Flying. That's a big mistake.
We could be close to the end of the line for Lynch.
Jumping complete shot. Big time move. But here it comes. With a rock bottom. Crucial offense executed perfectly.
You have to go big or go home.
Oh my goodness, please stop! Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
Up to the electric chair, down for the drop. She's got live here.
Meanwhile, it's Raquel Rodriguez.
That will hinder her competition from getting anywhere near a ladder now.
And the focus of the attack continues to be the head.
It's a very effective target in the long run.
Lynch. Suplex roll through into the armbar submission. Disarm her is cinched. Look at that torque. Something's on the cusp. We have a tap out.
Kick to the back. Uh-oh, something big is coming.
Assaulting the knee with purpose. Oh, kick right in the face. Oh, double knee face buster. Drop kick.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Not a good spot to be in.
Rodriguez staggers up.
Now we have Liv Morgan.
Jumping complete shot. That's how you take the competition out.
Cena has his opponent up, repositioned.
Attitude adjustment.
And that could provide all the breathing room you need to climb the ladder.
Boom. Kick gets caught.
Big shot taken. That one's going to leave a well.
Oh, man. Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many. Old school.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. Reigns down an elbow in a towel.
We're about to see it.
And now that could provide over the path to the top of the ladder. That target once again just truly got rocked.
Not sure she knows where she is right now. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. She's stretching. But can she get away?
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see.
Manhandle slam.
Doing what you got to do to eliminate the competition.
But can they follow up on this momentum? Can they make the climb?
Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together.
Looking to free it here.
Straining to get this thing down.
You got to do everything you can at this point.
Uh-oh. About the hit. Now is his opportunity. Now is his chance. Get to the ladder and climb.
Oh, God, that hurt.
From behind. Back suplex.
Hoist it up high. Down in a hurry. Boom, kick. Oh, he cuts it off. Yeah, that's scouted.
Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening.
Jumping complete shot.
That's it. No getting up from that.
What a knockout power.
She dodges out of the way.
Countered into a jawbreaker. Look at this. This can't be good. Targeting the throat there. Gosh, what impact.
Hooked up.
Shin breaker.
Oh boy.
German suplex released.
Big elbow drop. Liv taking a moment to see her fans will show some love.
Big time spine buster.
Could lead to a big time win. Stomping. Ouch. Getting up, but she has no idea she's in the crosshairs. Uh-oh.
But now Liv.
And now that can give him enough time to get up to the tries. Oh, blow. How cheap is that? Oh, man. Ouch. There it is. What the? And
gets driven into the corner.
Rodriguez looking to bait her opponent into a mistake.
Oh, compressed in the corner. And Raquel Rodriguez with an epic toe-bomb. That's how you take the competition out of the equation.
And this might be just the right time to climb the ladder of
Trying to fight out, and she breaks up the submission. The match is still going.
Oh no, this isn't gonna be good.
Ouch! Absolute decimation. That table became particle board.
All right, we got it the first time. Let's get back to business. Hey guys, I'm getting worried here as the attacks to the head continue.
Yeah, this is not a good situation.
John Cena, top rope.
The ice bag ready for after this match.
Yeah, everyone's really have to be hurting now, guys.
Turn it around with a reversal.
The time has arrived to rest in peace.
Tombstone.
Here's his chance. Find that ladder and claim your prize.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
Strangling their opponent in the bottom rope.
Caught with the double axe handle. Undertaker needs to head this assault off with the pass.
Look at Liv go, so determined.
Jumping complete shot.
Face first.
Doing what you've got to do to eliminate the competition.
But can they follow up on this momentum? Can they make the climb?
Sure hope Becky knows what she's doing up there.
We're about to...
And now Liv.
The jumping complete shot.
Face first.
Big time move, but it'll be all for nothing if she can't capitalize on this moment.
Going down, punches and counters out. There's the crucifix, nicely done.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. He's trying to reach it.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation. One good pull should free it from the hook.
He's just got the win in his hand.
What a six-man tag match.
Here are your winners. The team of Becky Lynch and The Rock.
The Demolition Derby of WWE is over, and here's the team that survived TLC.
And this was a TLC match, all right. A totally legit classic.
Oh, that's not what those letters stand for, Saxton, but I do reluctantly agree with you. Opponents fly everywhere, guys. Here's hoping they know to aim at Saxton.
Hey. Russian leg sweep. Steering clear there.
Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with. Byron, we know this action is going to be fast and furious. One of the important things to remember.
You need to realize that it is all about making your own opportunity to climb the ladder.
It's all legal. No count-out, no disqualifications, no pinfalls or submissions. All you have to do is climb the ladder and grab your prize.
Vicious attack. They outlaw that move for other sports for a reason.
Just took away any size advantage with that.
And just planting them with that DDT there. And that clearly rocks Cena a bit.
Becky giving her all and managing to land a nice blow there.
There's They do not want them inside the ring anymore. Time to venture outside the ropes.
Iron, we got the ladder. Center of the ring.
This is where you need to be.
Backpack face buster.
Dropping the kendo stick across the head. Liv holds her up.
Cena reaching deep into his bag of tricks for that springboard stunner.
Ricky Ricks.
Disarm her cinched in. This hold can't end the match now, but goes a long way toward ending.
Knee from way up. Caught with a lariat. Reversal from Morgan. And now the killer. Connects. Ooh. Step of Enziri. We might need to consider relocating soon.
This fight's getting closer and closer, I'll tell you.
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
Get yourself out of harm's way.
Counter. Right away was needed.
Find some payback with her own.
Jumping complete shot.
Well, that could take her out of the match for a while.
She better shake the cobwebs before her opponent makes that climb.
We are seeing a lot of guts, a lot of determination out there. You have to...
Jumping complete shot.
Face first. A move like that usually signals the end is near.
But the final prize is still dangling above the ring.
Liv has her marked.
Jumping complete shot.
Face first.
And she just the competition before attempting the ascent.
Forearm club. This looks like the setup, too.
Now here's Raquel Rodriguez.
Now is the time to act and go for that brass ring.
And Lynch falls victim to some big impact there.
Nothing but respect for hanging tough this long, but this might be where the match finally slips out of hand.
What do you say? I mean, this is amazing.
A bone-rattling knee.
Whoa! Suicide dive!
Fearlessly soaring to the end. And that could provide all the breathing room you need to climb a ladder.
And he's got the ladder in the center of the ring. Right where he wants it.
It's all about placement, and he knows that.
John Cena.
Attitude adjustment. This move taking a piece out of each from the top.
And now Raquel Rodriguez.
Laid down with a powerbomb. That might be enough to put them away for good.
Anything to keep the competition from climbing that ladder before you. Quickly climbing with nothing but bad intentions in mind.
One misstep up there could alter the complexion of this match. He's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
Reaching for the win. This could be it.
Just fingertips away now. Reaching.
So close to victory.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though.
Now we have Liv Morgan. The jumping complete shot.
Face first. And she just carved a path for herself.
Laying out the competition before attempting the ascent.
She's reaching for it.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it done.
Double leg takedown on their opponent. Trying to step through.
And a well-executed move. He's trying to push himself up, and that'll cause a break.
Cena kick to the gut. Wow! Sunset flip powerbomb.
Clotheslines are effective. Locks in the gut wrench.
Suplex.
And stays one step ahead. Becky Lynch looking to secure the win. Handle slam.
Crucial offense executed perfectly.
go big or go home in a ladder match, and they just went huge.
Setting the ladder up in the corner, but it's anyone's guess what's coming next.
I got some ideas. The dead man has him up.
Tombstone piledriver!
He has to capitalize now. Get to a ladder.
Trampling the opposition. Head up that ladder. Center of the ring. And here he goes, going to try to grab victory.
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Trying not to fumble around too much here.
No time to wait. Has to hurry.
Just yank it down. Force it. It's so close.
If only it was that good.
God, look at this. Dangling precariously. Hang on.
Just please don't let go.
What an amazing six-man tag match.
Here are your winners, the team of Liv Morgan and John Cena.
This TLC match is over, and here's the team with the W.
We saw this team, TCB and TLC, and now they're feeling A-OK.
Saxton, it's time for you to G-O.
We're underway as all these teams face off in a chaotic TLC match.
No telling what's going to go down with all these competitors wielding tables, ladders, and chairs, but I can't wait to see it.
There it is. Oh, what for? And she's returning fire. And that was an effective attack, guys.
Ooh, well measured.
Tables, ladders, and chairs matches always mean a whole new level of intensity inside the ring. Corey, with that in mind, is it difficult for a superstar to adapt to that?
Well, yes and no, Cole. For some superstars, this kind of match can be challenging, especially if they're uncomfortable using excessive force against an opponent. But for others, this is where they're most at home. It's the kind of match they wish they were wrestling every day. So it really all depends on the competitor.
Kick right to the spine.
Foot, meet face.
And Becky's toughness certainly got tested by that hit.
Morgan making that look almost effortless.
Running leg drop. Ouch.
Nice side headlock applied. Oh, right hand for good measure. Oh, no. Someone call the orthodontist.
Oh, double knee face buster.
It seems like she's looking to take things
On the table, being set on fire.
Oh, I can't watch this. I can't watch this at all. Hey, that's my water bottle.
Don't worry about that now. Just get out of the way, Saxton.
No, you know what? Stay right there, Saxton.
What a right hand. That'll help. With action spilling in our direction. Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
But she better hurry. She doesn't have much time. Boom.
She's tossed right out of the ring.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
One wicked attack after another.
Taking the fight straight all the way up the ladder.
Oh, man.
Becky Lynch from behind. Oh, manhandle slam.
That's it. No getting up from that.
Becky Lynch got her locked in. Submission move to disarmer here. Disarmer by Lynch. Look out. Now looking at Liv Morgan. Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold.
Look at the power of Raquel Rodriguez as her opponent out there. Good Lord! What a slam!
Becky Lynch.
Ooh, manhandle slam.
And now is the time to act and go for that brass ring. Going up high with the punch. All the way to the floor.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose.
Kick right on point.
Forearm smack. Look at this. He's been dealt a good jumping complete shot.
Doing what you've got to do to eliminate the competition.
Can they follow up on this momentum? Can they make the climb? Oh no. Eyes on the target.
Jumping complete shot.
Face first. And that could provide all the breathing room you need to climb a ladder. Listen to this place. It's unreal.
The decibel level in here right now is breaking glass. These fans are on fire.
He's making the climb to the top.
Starting here could be a prelude to something big. Ooh.
From way up.
Down. Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot. Another big...
Step ahead there.
Oh, the clothesline.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Now it's The Rock.
And now, the literal ladder of success could be waiting for him.
Went after the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance.
Gets lifted into position. She's got the ladder position. She wants it. Creating a deadly situation in the corner. The powerhouse Raquel Rodriguez.
Big time move, but it'll be all for nothing if she can't capitalize on this moment.
Undertaker with the counter.
He's doing some dangerous redecorating.
I think the table really ties it all together.
Right on target.
Blast off.
Placed him in the corner here. Now positioned on the top rope. It's been a struggle for these competitors to find an end to this match.
But the struggle's worth it. With every move you make, you hear this capacity crowd following you on that journey.
And oh my God, what a fall!
Really just laying it in. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target. Raquel looking to establish her dominance.
With a top bomb!
That might be enough to put them away for good.
Anything to keep the competition from climbing that ladder before you.
Great presence of mind by Rodriguez.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Well-timed counter on Rodriguez. Caught in a bad spot.
Right behind, right to the left knee.
Jumping complete shot.
There's Bert.
Jumping complete shot.
And now is the time to act and go for that brass ring.
Jumping complete shot.
That's it. No getting up from that.
Forearm smash.
Leading her into the corner now.
Forearm to the jaw. But now here's Cena.
To the adjustment. A move like that usually signals the end is near.
But the final prize is still dangling above the ring. The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
The prize is inside. Is it in reach?
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it.
Oh, quick way to respond with the
forcefully delivered.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
Got out of the way that time.
Oh, my goodness.
Lands from behind.
Manhandle slam. That's how you take the competition out of the equation.
And this might be just the right time to climb the ladder of success.
Incoming.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Morgan with an opening to go high.
From the top.
Oh, man.
Hands out, but can't quite grab it.
It's just a matter of time now.
Popped up. No way.
Yes way.
What power.
About to hit. That might be enough to put them away for good.
Anything to keep the competition from climbing that ladder before you.
Right in the face.
My God.
He's setting the ladder up on the turnbuckles.
Getting inventive with the damage he wants to do.
Lance looking to secure.
Submission locked in, but remember, the tap out here decides to put it in the book.
John Cena.
To the adjustment.
Doing what you've got to do to eliminate the competition.
But can they follow up on this momentum?
Oh, look at Becky.
Manhandle slam. Crucial offense executed perfectly.
You have to go big or go home in a ladder match, and they just went huge. Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
But now Lance
Jumping complete shot. Doing what you've got to do to eliminate the competition.
But can they follow up on this momentum? Can they make the climb?
actually spill into the ringside area in front of us here. Right from the back. Jumping stop to the gut.
Big double axe handle.
Oh, look at that.
Double leg step through. Uh-oh. You know what's coming next.
Legendary Scorpion.
And the sharpshooter is applied.
Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap. Here it comes.
And now is the time to act and go for that brass ring.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Going straight to the top turnbuckle. Chair shot delivered.
Dazed and confused.
John's from the top. Attitude adjustment from Cena.
Big move, taking a piece out of each.
Becky's in line of fire. Now here's Raquel. What a forearm.
And now placed in the corner.
God. How humiliating.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here.
Complete shot. And now she's hoping that'll provide the space she desperately needs.
She really has to act quickly before her opponent can recover.
Victory is literally within her reach here.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
This could be it.
Looking to unhook it here.
This has got to be it.
Victory is inevitable. Oh, this could be the beginning of the end, Michael.
Lynch with a shot between the shoulder blades. Here it comes. Manhandles. The dead man has decided this ends now.
Tombstone piledriver. And that could provide all the breathing room you need to climb a ladder.
Lights out. DDT connect.
John Cena. Cena with an attitude adjustment.
A move like that usually signals the end is near.
But the final prize is still dangling above the ring.
From the top. Elbow
Raquel's in position. It's inevitable from here.
Now,
and Raquel Rodriguez with an epic Tejana bomb.
And that could take her out of the match for a while.
She better shake the cobwebs before her opponent makes that climb.
carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? 300-pound running DDT!
It's time! It's time for the most electrifying move in all sports entertainment! Off the ropes and going off the ceiling.
Meanwhile, it's Raquel Rodriguez fighting out. Hammered away with punches to the face. Hooked into the corner.
That's how you take the competition out of the equation.
And this might be...
This is not going to end well. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly. He's grasping, reaching for it.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
But now you're seeing
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
full focus on obtaining the prize.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
It certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
This is her chance.
We're in an 8-8 six-man tag match.
Here are your winners, the team of Liv Morgan and John Cena.
And here's the team that escaped the brutality of TLC with the win.
So many weapons at play in this one, but you're looking at the survivors here. You gotta love a TLC match.